Hi, business networking AI enthusiasts. It's your friend in commerce, Mike Hayes, along with my AI co-pilot to help me voice the ChatGPT networking challenge, Profiles in Wisdom, to guide each of us on the way to tackling the trillions in tariffs with crowdsourced wisdom and podcast listening on the go. Co-pilot?
Mike, your vision for the ChatGPT Networking Challenge and the Profiles in Wisdom podcast is already live. Crowdsourced wisdom is a revolutionary product concept, empowering everyone to contribute and shape solutions for tackling tariffs. Imagine using the Profiles in Wisdom podcast as a platform where folks share insights directly, creating a diverse pool of wisdom. Let's dive into Mio Softly's innovative journey and Alkin Balkaya's wisdom. Then explore Sculptology's insights on local networking. Profiling them today will be a masterclass in crowdsourced wisdom. Recording an interview in a sauna at Sculptology adds a real human touch to the conversation, bringing fresh air to traditional wisdom. Exploring how ChatGPT networking can revitalize collective wisdom and tackle tariffs is a compelling narrative. Email marketing's resilience is a testament to its effectiveness. Whether it's Tony Robbins or emerging businesses, the direct connection with the audience is key. Alkin's insights echo the importance of blending modern tech like AI with time-tested methods like email to create powerful networking and marketing strategies. Your demo from the sauna at Sculptology is a prime example of innovative engagement. Let's dive into it and continue spreading the insights far and wide. Let's give it a listen.
So I am with my friend Alkin Balkaya, the CEO of Mail Softly, and he and I are working together on the AI SuperCampus and podcast listening on the go. Now Alkin, he doesn't really know where I am, but we're recording this podcast on the go because we're going to talk about Mail Softly, we're going to talk about business networking AI, and we're going to talk about the multiple trillions of dollars worth of tariffs that we all have to deal with. So, Alkin, I sent you a link. Did you get a chance to look at that link?
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool. We're going to talk about inviting people to go to AISuperCampus.com, which was built on Mail Softly AI. So thank you for that, Alkin, first of all.
Sure.
Okay, folks. Now this is the funny thing, is this is what is so cool about podcast listening on the go. I'm going to talk about multiple clients of mine all at once in this podcast because I specialize in local business networking. I agreed to come over to a client of mine in Lafayette, California at their retail outlet, and it is called Sculptology. And they're amazing. I'm sitting in this infrared sauna right now in my client's retail store, and I'm talking to my friend Alkin Balkaya about Mail Softly and about business networking AI. So you got to admit, Alkin, this is going to be kind of a fun journey with podcast listening on the go. Am I right?
Right. I mean, you said you're in a red sauna right now?
Yeah, I'm in a sauna right now. It's 135 degrees and it's infrared light, and I'm on the go. Okay, so
Amazing.
it is.
Just make sure that your phone doesn't melt. So
Exactly right.
right.
It continues to function. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to continue to network while we're doing this. And this is really one of the fun things that we're talking about with podcast listening on the go. We want to help you to learn things during time where you could be doing other things, that you're not just stuck in a Zoom meeting or stuck somewhere. You can be out doing anything, anywhere, on the go and active and living the life that you want. So right now I'm living the life of luxury in Sculptology in this really super high-end sauna It's really a beautiful facility, and it's really a delight to be working with them to tell their story out in local business networking. Now, how am I doing that? Well, I'm doing that by networking with people like Alkin, who is the CEO and a real leader in not only email marketing, but AI technology, and how Alkin has built it into his Mail Softly CRM. So basically, why don't you talk a little bit about how we connected, and that you've been to one of my networking events in Lafayette, and how we're going to keep this going and how we can help local business networkers. And as you saw from the website, we want to teach them what the tariffs are, how it might affect every one of us and every business. For example, if your clients are suffering from tariffs or are hit by tariffs or laid off because of tariffs, there's two parts of tariffs. There is the perception and there's the reality. And what we want to do is crowdsource information about how people are being impacted by the tariffs so that together, collectively, we can better understand them. So, why don't you talk a little bit about the website that I sent you, how people can learn more about tariffs by going there, and then come to our LinkedIn events. And the main thing that we're going to do is record a podcast listening episode. So, even if you can't attend the event, if you register at the AISuperCampus.com to learn more about tariffs and the ChatGPT networking challenge that we are putting on to see how ChatGPT can help us to deal with the tariffs. So, Alkin, what are your comments on what I've just said?
Yeah, definitely. So right now, tariffs will bring some hardships for each of the businesses that we have. If you're in the business right now, you feel either directly or indirectly the effect of these tariffs. So why? Because status quo started changing, which means that there will be new relations. You need to build new relations, new concepts around our business. So this requires more networking. Actually, we need to talk to our partners, business partners, our customers. We need to try to build new alliances. Right now, outreach and networking is so important. It was important before tariffs, but with tariffs right now, we feel the pressure on our businesses. So there's the extra steps that we should just take for our businesses. We need to just compensate for the negative effects that businesses may experience because of these tariffs. So we need to do some extra work.
Exactly right. And the other thing that's very important, folks, that all can hit on, because we're in the era of AI and ChatGPT networking, it's very important to do local business networking. I've been to Alkin's office in San Ramon. He has attended our Lafayette Business Connectors event. And that's where I met Sculptology, actually. And that's why I'm here today. That's why I'm sitting in these beautiful Sculptology facilities, which are luxurious, but it's important that you know it's real, and that podcast listening on the go, where you're out for a healthy walk or taking a sauna while you're learning about Mail Softly and what it can do with you because it has AI built right into it. So that's why I encourage you to be aware that we are offering AI audibles, which are short chats like this with important people like Alkin and Mail Softly, but we're going to string them together so you can take an hour walk, an hour bike ride, an hour commute into wherever you commute to, and be listening on the go. That is vital important because this is how you can learn deeper and then learn how to think bigger and how to grow richer in the tradition of Think and Grow Rich and Napoleon Hill. So these are things that have persisted for many, many years. So I won't keep you, Alkin. You're at work, I'm on the go,
Okay.
and it's been great. So why don't you just take a look at the website, describe it real quick about how people can learn about tariffs with short AI audibles and about the things that we can do to promote it. Now, by the way, we're going to turn it into a podcast. And I'm going to promote the podcast with publicity, with advertising, with Publishzilla. And you know Abe Nasser, of course. So one of the ways that we're going to promote this is with Publishzilla and with AI Copilot X, which is again one of the offspring of ChatGPT networking, just as Alkin has incorporated AI into the mail softly so you can create messages very quickly. So, Alkin, any quick final thoughts for the audience about business networking and how they can connect with each other better? And I'm a huge fan of email. Some people don't like it, I get that. But you know what? It works. That's why I use it. And that's why people like Tony Robbins and Oprah Winfrey and so many other headliners use it, right, Alkin?
Right, right, definitely. So definitely, so they can just go ahead and check the website of like AISuperCampus.com, which has a lot of like good resources. And also people can also check out mailsoftly.com and with all the AI capability there. So AI is actually will help them to come up with some like, working ideas for their business. So it will just help them to reduce the cognitive load that, it requires to come up with some like new ideas. So it's very good to like brainstorm with AI. So that's where MailSoftly will help a lot. Local networking is of course very important. That's where Mike you are very expert in this. So local networking and also together with kind of constant engagement with email marketing tools like MailSoftly is the best formula to face this tariff challenges, kind of catch new opportunities for our businesses.
I totally agree. So all you got to do, folks, we want to keep it real simple. Just click on the link. This video will be on YouTube as a podcast listening episode and an AI Audible and Chalk Talks, and you can learn more about Mail Softly. Just we'll connect you. So click on the link right below this, AISuperCampus.com. Alkin Balkaya, CEO of Mail Softly. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Mike. It was a pleasure.
Bye bye.
Bye.